good evening, hello, morning, good afternoon, whatever time you're watching. Welcome back to another F1WE event. This is the third or fourth we're doing now, and I'm joined by one-off commentary partner, or maybe not one-off, the commentary partner, One Ball Paul.
Good evening.
Alright, we have just been conversing, I have already asked you, but how are you?
I am very good. I've just had a nice meal, so prepared to watch. Which is
What did you have?
I had some gammon steak.
Oh, same.
Ah, you've got a good taste.
Was it good gammon steak?
Yeah, it was beautifully cooked. Hopefully we're ready for a clean race, hopefully.
Yeah, we can hope.
So, fingers crossed.
Asking Nick something.
Right, is Mick going to start driving? Is he going to wipe the floor with everyone?
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm just asking him. I've just seen something on Twitch. Can't really read it.
Confidential.
I shall ping him and do it in message. Anyway, I don't know, whilst we for Nick to respond. Alright, once I have to answer Nick, if you would like to talk to some drivers. Not drivers, people watching
Yeah.
about drivers.
Actually, just ask him how they are.
Yeah, just, you know. Oh, yeah, well, Great Horizon's here, so you can ask Great Horizon how he is.
Hello, Great Horizon. How are you doing? I can see you in the chat. Very good. You got any predictions for the race, Mr. Horizon? Ah, 20 seconds. It's a bit of a stretch, you think? But I believe in you.
Yeah, he'll put if we're doing Bahrain, he'll definitely put himself in the 126s.
Mr. Horizon thinks he can win both races by 20 seconds. And he says it's going to be easy, so he's one to watch. Is anyone else in the chat?
I don't think so. I think it's just him right now.
We'll have to give him a sticker for loyalty.
1 minute. What can I do with Mr. Horizon? Add friend whisper, I don't want to do that. I can manage subscription. I don't want to do that. That means manage suspicious users, so I didn't read that right. I don't really want to do that. That brings that up, so I don't really want to do that. Oh, I can't do anything with it then.
Ah.
Where's the Champions League game on right now?
Is it?
Villarreal versus Juventus.
That'll be an easy win for Villarreal, I think. Are they good? I don't watch football.
I would say Juve are better.
They've got that Ronaldinho, haven't they? That pretty bloke.
No, they haven't.
I don't know why he left.
Who left?
Ronaldo, whatever his name is.
He did leave.
What is it? What, he actually left?
Yeah, he's playing for United now. He's gone back home.
Oh yeah, he is, isn't he? That's a bit of a shocker from me. I do apologise.
Yeah, you better be apologising. See, Great Horizon, I'll give you a Barnsley kiss.
You can't give a Barnsley kiss to the original creator of the Barnsley kiss. Anyway,
I do something. It'll something Scottish.
he'll literally batter me. It's quite
Batting of an Ironbrook.
won't go that far, but yeah, Ronaldo, you know, he's better than the entire Arsenal squad at least. I think you can agree with me with that one.
I can't agree with you on that one, considering, I mean, Smith Rowe's got the same amount of goal contributions as Ronaldo.
Ronaldo's older
He's
than
only 21.
Yeah, but Ronaldo's what? He's like 35, 36, so
36.
he's getting old, you see, and he's still keeping up with the young ones.
He's washed.
Nah, he'll manage.
Unpopular opinion.
Steven Gerrard was the greatest footballer ever. That's a very popular
A debatable
opinion.
statement.
Nope. I'm outspoken. I'll have that one.
What language is this in? It's in Spanish.
I can't hear it.
Yeah, I'm watching. Oh, it's already 1-0. 33 seconds in, Juve leads.
Yeah. Villarreal will come back 3-2 by half time. To
By
Villarreal.
half time. They have just conceded in 33 seconds.
Yeah, they're caught off guard. But, Villarreal, I think they've got Ben Yedder on FIFA 19, probably. He'll score some goals.
He's not there anymore.
Ah.
I don't think he was ever there.
Oh no, he's at Sevilla, isn't he? Ben Yedder. That's just my football knowledge. We're on FIFA 19, so it's probably like Feyenoord or something. Oh, you're switching to football
You
commentary.
just name a random team.
Yeah. Feyenoord, it's a team, isn't it? It's a popular team.
It is. Not very popular, but
Isn't
yeah,
it?
it's a team.
Oh, we're readied up now. So.
There's 14 people here.
Well, guaranteed points if you don't crash. Or if you
Yeah.
this game's at top 10.
Oh, well, I wasn't ready for this.
Well, let's get ready for the carnage.
Are we meant to be ready enough? Turn the football on for a minute, just so I can have a look at the Discord. But they're missing 2 drivers. I've said to ready up.
So we'll have to restart, or they're just gonna join through quali? Oh, they're just not coming at all.
I don't know. We'll have to see. But we'll be going soon.
Yep. And it is underway.
Is it?
It is on my screen.
Oh, it's not. I've got the session will start in 50. Nope. Well, green light's on.
Well, I'm just looking at garages now. And a lot of pit crew.
We are. Oh, right. We are going for qualifying now. We're already 10 seconds in. Who'll be first on track?
I think it's with Super Mario. That's a bold prediction.
Whack the higher detail on. I'm gonna say it's gonna be.
Someone's going out.
Unless it's GR.
It's Finn Beadle.
Is it? It is.
And he's out. Kicking up a lot of dust in the
driver
pit
thing.
lane.
Nice livery, he's gone.
It's very black and yellow. Oh, it's all kicking off in pit lane now.
Oh, GR was second out. I see he'll be first.
You get 4-1 in buckets for that.
Thank you. I think that's good, isn't it?
I'd say so, depends how much you put on.
My little knowledge of odds came from Football Manager.
It's the best place to be. My limo is on the mediums, which is the only person to do that.
I thought you said you had a limo, but you don't. Okay.
I wish I did, but no. But my limo
So
is the only person on the mediums, which is bold.
oh, he's now Paul's limo is now coming out of the garage.
He is my driver now. But
Chauffeur.
it is odd.
Oh, he's in the wall already. He's out.
Oh.
He has just gone head on into the pit wall.
I think that's gonna.
And his car has sort of like, I believe, it's like, what's happened here? his car, has, Finn's been held up by it. So it isn't ghosted on the apex. Ghosting is off. But yeah, it's just, okay, his car's now going, it's just park on the apex.
That's going to be an awful MOT job for my limo. But
Yeah, a lot
anywho,
of money.
who's going to be?
Oh, and Great Horizon backs off from his lap, and how do we say that? Gekanmir? Gekanmir?
I think we should say Gek. That sounds like
yeah.
that sounds quite derogative. Gek. It sounds like an awful word. Menno. But Finn Beadle, he's going to be. He's already backed off.
He backed off early on. Get losing it through turn 6.
Good knowledge of the corner names.
Yeah. I don't know. Do they even have? I know turn 1 has a name.
I think it's louder, isn't it? Or is that turn 2?
Yeah, it is. Turn 1 is louder.
105.1 to
Get
kick us off.
And then his teammate, Mr. Lando, comes through the 104.4. There's Lewis sitting at the exit to let the cars go by.
Taking in the sights.
And there goes GR for 126.9. Puts in P3. Great Horizon will beat him by 4 tenths.
It's very close between
P3
Jura and Great Horizon.
Yeah, they both backed off their laps. Finn is into the pit lane. Sheehan will be next to set a lap.
Little Chazza just spun off into the wall.
Turn 3.
Turn 3, about I'd say about 5 meters away from the acceleration zone. So not a good start for the other team. I can't remember the name.
PRE.
PRE.
Just seen it. Got the stream up so I can see the title.
PRE. It's the Lando 104 flat. Okay, good time.
Is he improved? We have a good lap.
I don't think they want to do too many laps on these tyres, or maybe just getting an idea of the grip.
Oh, it's gonna be a. I don't know what I'm saying. But GER put a lap in. He's only 2 tenths down on Mr. Lando. Do you have any idea what MSE stands for? Stands for?
No. Unfortunately, I don't know that.
That's like you've been around on the league scene longer than me. I'm not sure if it means anything.
I think I've seen that name quite a few times. I think my limo was in Tennessee, if I can remember. The last time I saw my limo, I can't remember.
Right. Fair enough. So the George Russell helmet being sported by Allied Squire keeps it validated. So it's going to be an alright lap. So good enough for P8. 104.7.
You reckon we'll get into the 103s? It's only a matter of time.
Okay, so Callum. Oh, by the way, 6 more views. We've hit 1,000.
Boom! Should we pop the champagne?
We will be.
Underage drinking.
Oh well, I don't know. It's fine. So Callum has said, right. So what do you mean, Xbox or PlayStation League, mate? And then I used to race one of the Forza various of MSE, but don't remember what it stands for. Fair enough. Can't do that. No, actually we can't say that because we've got to be supporting and sportsmanlike.
Very good conduct.
But Finn invalidate on the lap and we'll go this time round for 109.6 from himself on the validated. Oh, and he's all caught it. But losing time, and Lewis will come round turn 7. 8, 9, yeah, he's just come around turn 8 and we'll head up into the right hand of turn 9.
Decent speed through the corner.
That nicely.
Ooh, just understeered a bit there.
Alright, looking at that. It's P5.
I'm sure we'll be able to.
104.3. So 3/10 separate the top 6. Thank you, Callum.
We've got
Hello, Liam.
Liam's in the chat.
It's Finn validated. Finn's not validated.
Nah, I don't think he did, man.
box.
Mr. Lando, I'll see if he can improve his lap time, maybe into the 103s, which I think is very doable.
Yeah, he only needs to find a 10th.
We got two of the F1WE boys quite close on track. Maybe J.
Yeah, GAR.
GAR.
Just let Lewis through.
See what Lewis can do. Very low on ERS.
Assume he's got a box.
Oh, very.
Means multi-spec racing. Thank you, Callum.
Oh, and GER has been disqualified on my screen. What about you?
blocking the
Pit lane.
blocking the pit lane.
That's a bit of a blow.
He must have spun or something.
I must have done what my limo did. Maybe just go into the wall and not move quick enough.
Yeah, I don't know. He's obviously at pit entry. That's unfortunate. That will put him at the back of the grid.
I think that's my bit safest place.
But, alright, so MSR is multi-spec racing, and then MSE, multi-spec esports.
Carl, is it? I can't remember. Is it really called like SRL, right? Which is like multi-spec racing league, which like they did like every single like racing game possible. I think I raced in that in January 2020.
Right back.
Apparently, Liam used to be an MSE esports driver. That's a fun fact. Oh, Mr. Lando.
And Mr. Lando, only 100th out of getting a 114 flat.
They're just teasing us there.
Yeah. Gotta wait for it. And Great Horizon also on a lap.
10th up.
Will be next. I believe he'll be the next across the line. This will not be Soil, but it will be Great. It won't be Great Horizon. I don't know who it will be.
Then Beadle.
Set a lap. They'll start a lap. And Soil goes to P5. No, Soil's not done his lap. I don't know who that was that started the lap then. Someone started the lap. And Great Horizon
P2.
will improve up to P2.
So, oh, it's out of pavement, just dropped it, and he's smashed his car to pieces. That is a large accident. I think that might be a long repair job. It was soil pavement.
We'll get the red wheel pit crew and it's sorted.
Just put some gaffer tape on it.
Flex seal.
Split it in two. Jack's backed off his
This
left.
boat in half. It's still one of the best adverts ever made.
Ah, Phil. Is it Phil Swift, or his name is?
Yeah.
Bless him.
Finn's lap's validated.
It's gonna be
And he goes P4 with it.
104.1.
The top 4 only separated by around a 10th.
That is incredible. But I'm sure people are going to start stretching the legs soon when they get to the end of the session. There's more grip on the thingy due to traffic evolution. I'm thinking maybe a 103.8 for pole position.
Alright, we'll definitely see happens. And Jack still on that. Callum, are you in F1? Are you in F1WL? Yeah. This is F1WE. Are you in F1WL?
Jack is now.
We'll wait for this answer.
Jack is now on course for pole position. I believe. No, he's not. No, he's not. He's only 90 milliseconds up. Needs a strong final 2 corners. Oh!
That's still bad. Finn! It's that 103.8 you were talking about.
Boom.
and Jack stays P4, not improving.
Yeah, final sector. Cost him, he just completely understeered off track. Had no grip.
I wasn't talking to you, Liam.
That's not very nice.
No, but I wasn't talking to you, Liam.
Know your place.
Yeah, exactly. I was talking to Callum, mate. Do you miss Liam in F1WO?
Not too fussed really.
I've put you in a horrible position here, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Oh, and Super Mario gets invalidated at the final corner, and it was a 104.2, so he didn't improve.
Don't worry, Liam, I love you.
Oh, someone's gone.
Again?
I believe that was Super Mario off flying through turn 1.
He must have hit the Mount Everest on the runoff. Or just completely gone off.
Yeah, Callum, if you want to join F1, I take you follow F1wow on Instagram, because how else would you have found this? Follow the link to the Discord, and I recommend you join F1WL. You can do. We've got a few races left in the season before season 5.
There's like five races left.
Yeah, something like that. Singapore, the race after Singapore,
And the race after that
race
one.
after Singapore. Yep.
That's our knowledge.
I could pull the calendar up. I can't be bothered. But Lewis is already invalidated.
Mr. Lando has started his lap. I think he's got enough fuel. Do it.
Sorry, I'm watching Callum. What did you find? What did you find on a server through Discord?
It might have been
Really
that.
focusing on the racing and not Callum.
It might have been that F1 community post. I think.
Ah,
Might be that.
that makes sense. But Mr. Lando, 600ths up, wouldn't be enough to put him ahead of Finn, but he's got to find quite a bit through 2 and 3.
I think if he's got a fresh set of softs, he should just box this lap and then go out on a fresh set of softs. Which I think might be a smart thing to do, because he's got time. But he's a 10th
Has
up.
he got another Has he got another has he got another set of tyres though?
I shall have a look with the race director. He
And
does not.
Staying. Yeah, so he stays out.
All or nothing now.
A good final corner. He's
Oh!
got up for a 10th up.
That was a good lap. That was an amazing final sector as well, that was beautiful.
Great Horizons just started his lap.
Oh, look.
He's the only one on a lap, and
Oh,
he's invalidated.
it's a shame
Gap
that
to lead a 64 hundredths of a second.
Ben Beadle's on his out
Ah,
laps.
so Callum found this link. Yeah, a lot of people, everyone on out laps except 2 cars still in the pits, Super Mario and Lewis. They're probably going to leave it a bit later before they come out, but they're going to want to do it in the next 30 seconds.
They say they want to get a shifty on.
Who will do any better? Great Horizons is invalidated, but Finn on his out lap will start his lap now. There is a wheel in the middle of the track.
And I can point out that Finn Beadle is going to be towing Jack along in these next few corners, but you're going to be but Jack's invalidated. All eyes on Finn Beadle, who's also invalidated.
Yeah, Great Horizon will be the next setter who will be setting a lap and get also on the lap, still validated. He's an P8 right now. So can he get himself up there in the top 5? And the domination right now from F1WE. Being strong.
Not improving in sector 1.
Callum says he's in F1
Might have to look into get him in the Ferrari Academy.
I like what Mick did for us and signed us all a reserve driver.
Yeah, exactly. I think I did that as well with I don't know his name now. That's not good. That's embarrassing. Can't remember his name.
Who did you do that with?
Oh my god.
Considering you're now in F1WOW, you should definitely support F1WE. That's his personal practical preference on who you support. And Gek will not improve. 2 tenths down. He's got his lap, this and next lap in validation. So it's going to be done from him, and he's going to put it in the wall.
Nah. Bit of a big crash, I'd say.
Yep, just took it straight on. Through Lauda.
He's testing out his new downforce.
He hasn't got much downforce left, and Mr. Lando retires, so he doesn't think he's going to improve. Great Horizon improving by 67 hundredths of a second.
Ooh, everyone's crashing out now. They're getting frustrated. Sheehan's missed his outlap. Oh, we got a time limit or something. Sheehan.
How much longer we got left in the session? I can't see.
We were over. 3-minute 1 or over, and Sheehan was an outlap, and he's just started his lap. So.
Alright, but Finn for 1036 puts it on provisional pole.
I think
we've got 2 seconds left, so Jack will make it to the line to start a lap. What can Great Horizon do? He'll come from turn 9 now. Finn will retire. He doesn't feel he can improve. Great Horizon rounds turn 10. Can Great Horizon deny Finn a provisional pole? No, he can't. P3 for Great Horizon.
Cracking lap.
Next?
Well, this one's going slow in the final sector. And everyone else.
That is Lewis. Gone a bit off there.
Super Mario, I believe, no. Sheehan,
No,
6 tenths up, unvalidated though. It's going to be Super Mario, the next valid lap. But Sheehan was 6
How's
tenths
he going
up.
to do it?
We're about to find
What
out.
is Lewis doing? So yeah. Sheehan goes P10. Oh, yep, it's gone. There goes Super Mario into the wall. So, pole position for Finn being.
Yep, Jackson validated.
Yeah, Mr. Lando will be in P2. Followed by Great Horizon, Jack. Somebody else in the time has now just come off my screen. Hello, Eddie. Eddie's here.
Welcome here, welcome home, Eddie.
Yeah, he's allowed to race again now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Your grid rundown. So on pole position, it will be Finn Beadle, with Mr. Lando in P2, Great Horizon and Jack, the 2 Scots, in P34. Super Mario will be followed by his teammate Lewis in P6. Soil Pavement, the last of the F1WE drivers in the top 7, with Gek following behind. Got the two Welsh drivers of Ally Square, and Sheehan takes the final spot in the top 10. My limo is down there in P11 with Albini and Little Chazo, the 2 teammates, in P12 and P13, and GR after a disqualification puts himself down in P14.
We've got a nice collection of drivers from different places, which is nice.
Apparently, Eddie just got a Domino's advert.
Hungry times. I just get like not insurance.
Callum, can I say this will be a better race than Pitch Perfect?
Pitch Perfect.
I've only watched it once.
I had to watch it in year 8. Well, we were forced to watch it in year 8 when it was raining, or it weren't raining. It was the last day for school. We had to watch it in the music. Worst day of our life.
That was amazing.
But we're either that or that Rated Showman, so not good times.
Rated Showman's a dreadful film.
Yeah, made me want to cry.
Mick, stop being so biased, alright? I assume that's you, Mick. That's either Mick or Sam's. But formation will be underway, and your predicted stop strategy, it will be the softs to 7s, 14 onto the mediums, and then 1 stop for softs to hards, 8 for 14. The mediums, I would say, is the better race tyre. They feel nicer around this track than the hards and on pretty much every circuit. Besides Zandvoort, I would say.
Oh, is it just me, or did it just start raining?
It did just start raining.
Oh dear. Now then.
I didn't put the weather to clear.
Is it supposed to be dynamic weather, or is it just...
It's meant to be on clear.
Ah
but
dear.
I forgot to do that, so that would improve this racing.
Oh dear. But the question is who's going to bite the bullet first.
So you can't box on the
formation lap. I think give it 2 laps and it'll be on the ravid edge. Right now, then who's going to get the best traction?
Right. Yeah, Mick says who's going to box. I don't think you can box on the formation lap, can you?
No, you can't. Jeff got. If you ask Jeff to box on the formation lap, he gets really
What
aggressive.
happens though if you drive into the pit lane?
I think it just teleports you to the grid. If I'm completely honest with you.
Oh, you can't, can you? Because it takes you control, doesn't it? Before.
Oh yeah.
What is happening over here then? Because GR has been disqualified. Someone's backwards. That's Allied Squire. It's backwards. He's not backwards. He has just spun though.
We're already on a formation lap. Drivers are being tested to their fullest abilities.
Callum, how do you hate Elf? It's a great film.
Elf is Christmas. That's just that is what Christmas is.
It's a classic.
Always on in my household. Every Christmas.
Exactly.
Son of a nutcracker.
But final car will pull into his grid slot, the open grid slot. He's waiting for Allied Squire. And we will have some lights very, very shortly. And we will now have 1 red light, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And it is lights out and away we go. 2 drive-through penalties to GR and my limo get drive-throughs for jumping the start. But Finn will lead through Lauda. He's got Mr. Lando says me too. There's a bit of contact at the back. A Great Horizon P3. He can get the toe now. Who's going to lead though into turn 3? Will it be Mr. Lando? Will it be Finn? It will be Finn. And down the inside, the opportunistic Great Horizon looks. Can he make the move? No, he can't. Out tractions by Mr. Lando. Super Mario will follow through behind. And then you've got little Chaz and the 2 teammates squabbling away. How's this going to affect them? As they've got someone behind. Oh, it is the wrong drivers. I'm not looking at the right drivers. Ignore me. They're side by side, soil pavement, and this is my limo going side by side, and it's very close margins as they go side by side. Now there's contact, and soil pavement goes round and in, and he's hit GR.
An absolute calamity.
They have made contact at the back.
Oh,
and Jack leaving it very late to dive into the pit lane.
As well as my limo. Is this going to be damage or inters, do you reckon?
I'd say inters at this point, or both.
Hey, you think you're going...
But lots of people boxing.
Mr. Lando's...
Polar Express, a banging film, watch it every Christmas Eve.
Pirates. Polar Express. Oh yeah.
That's a great film.
I haven't watched that since 2009.
What's 2?
A little babby.
But Allied Squire will make the move. Where is the other driver? He's gone. He just made up the move into P8, but there's no one near him to be overtaken. And Lewis, 4 tenths back from Super Mario. It's a solid top 4 for F1WE. They've got a monopoly over the top 5 right now.
I'm going to draw your attention to Jack and Solar Pavement have both gone on the intermediates, but I think it's going to be too early. I think they're going to end up burning them out. But there are some damp patches forming. It's going to be a matter of time before it's intermediate weather as Finn Beadle sets the fastest lap.
Pulling away from Mr. Lando. Mr. Lando is sticking with him.
He's got DRS and overtake enabled.
That's how you know it's not interest time. The DRS is still enabled.
And it's looking really close.
Much defense. I say it was close. And he's going to look for the outside. Can he get the switch back to the inside? No, he can't. It's Mr. Lando will take the lead away from Finn.
Finn's looking really
trackety. Is he going to come back at him down the inside? Mr. Lando has built the gap out.
He thinks better of it and sticks behind.
And GER boxes. So it's like a bit of a set of intermediates on for GER.
Yeah, it's going to be intermediate and a wing change. I'm going to draw attention
Lewis.
to... Jack is gaining time on the soft runners on the intermediate, so I think it's going to be time.
It is only Sheehan.
Lando's boxing.
Lando boxes and out of the lead. So he's done what Lando Norris didn't do, and that is boxed from the lead.
A few painful tears going to his screeching from Lando fans' eyes.
That was pain. I hated that. And Finn get off 3 seconds for multiple warnings. And Geck has been disqualified. He obviously spun at pit entry.
Again? That's three disqualifications already.
Oh yeah, he crashed on the pit wall.
That's unfortunate.
And Lewis is side by side with Great Horizon. Lewis goes through Great Horizon, not challenging him.
Oh.
And that is Albini in P4 now. And he can put the charge on the top 3 of F1WE. And Lewis is going to take the lead from Finn, it seems. Is Finn going to put up for a fight? He's not. No, he backs out on the inside. And Lewis now leads this first race of the 2-race championship.
Yeah, it's definitely time for
Squire.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mr. Lando probably played this really well. And DRS gets disabled, and it's disabled at the right time for the drivers to decide to peel in. Where someone's gone.
Horizon's dropped it.
Great Horizon.
He's gonna get disqualified for that, maybe.
Mr. Lando has really played this well. He will lead this race as Lewis hasn't even boxed yet. So the undercut being played perfectly by the PRE driver. It might actually be a bit close, but not overly, as he's going to come around turn 1. Yeah, I would say close. It is 1.7 seconds the gap as Lewis leaves the pit lane. So he's now going to have to put in a charge. And Great Horizon drops down to P8 after pitting, and my limo can come through and goes and takes that position away.
It is now going to be what driver holds the nerve and just doesn't spin.
Oh, talking of drivers holding the nerves and not spinning, Hello Squire drops the rears at turn 1 and puts it into the wall. Don't think he's got damage though, but he will have some very hot intermediate tyres.
Do we call that as a commentator's curse?
Yeah.
Oh, little chance
out. He has spun, and there he is. Jack goes past him.
It is now squeaky bum time. With a little bit of a football quote.
It's going to be good. Got 13 laps to the end now, as there is a bit of battle. And that's Ally Squire under pressure from Soil, and Soil is going to hang it around the outside.
Ooh.
And should get the position he does.
That is brave. Ally Squire goes a bit wide there.
I wonder if Ally Squire does actually have front wing damage after his little spin.
I'll have a look.
And Mr. Lando is dropping Lewis, and yeah, he is boxing. And yeah, we'll go past.
MSC Albini is looking like he's starting to catch Finn Beadle. There are quite no close battles on track, which is unfortunate. So, speaking of that, Ally Squire's box, so he's going to be dropped down to the bottom of the table. Now, it seems that Lucy is now catching Mr. Lando 2/10 this lap. I don't know if Lando's
lap for himself.
Lando did a 12.5 and Lewis has just done a 12.4, so 10th lap.
So the yellow flag, and that is in sector 2.
It is Sheehan. Doesn't look like anything to.
Oh, he's got throwing damage.
Yeah. His thingy. Front right end plate.
Right front end plate. What are your opinions on driving in the rain?
It's better than driving in the dry. I thoroughly believe that. Always have. It's just more fun when you make corrections out of every turn if you put too much power on. It's just boring in the dry.
Fair enough.
Are you a fan of the rain? Being a British man? Lewis is really hauling in Mr. Lando now. I don't know if Mr. Lando's been too...
No, yeah, Ally Squire is off track now.
Seems like everyone's dropping it.
At least he's keeping out of the way. Now Beanie will now go past him. A gap. Yes, they really been brought in. I believe that's got to be due to fresh tyres. The fresh tyre advantage.
Oh, Mr. Lando may just be holding back and just trying to hope that Lewis just doesn't get past him in the rain, if he can hold a second gap. Without DRS, there's not much that can be done.
Yeah, it's just got to be down to being an ERS merchant.
Well, they've both got similar levels of ERS by 2% comparison. It could also be down.
Gap been brought out a little bit by Mr. Lando through sector 1. Quickly to answer Eddie's question, yeah, for your race it will be wet. I'm not sure how much of it. If Mick can answer your question, because I can't.
Mick said to me earlier that it's all cleared up. I don't know if it just meant that just for tier 2 or tier 1, but he said it's all cleared up. So I asked if it went a bit well or not. But what could also be seen is Lewis could be using a wet setup, which is why he's catching in the corner, and Mr. Lando's actually pulling away on the straights, as you can see in sector 1.
Yeah, it's a good gap building from Mr. Lando, gap preventing, whatever you want to call it, gap conserving.
It's a bit. I think it might have been a corner cut from Mr. Lando. I couldn't see correctly.
What warnings have they both got?
I'll have a look now. Mr. Lando has one warning on lap 2. Lewis has a warning on lap 2, so equal standings.
Fair enough. It's going to be a good scrap, and my limo gets a warning. Well, gets a penalty for multiple warnings. He's down in P7 right now, and the gaps. I keep thinking I've got it on leader because the gaps are so big, but no, this is genuinely big gaps, and there's a yellow flag, and that is it's got off into the wall.
A safety car being enabled?
No, Mick told me to turn it off.
Ah, yeah. Understandable. That like to avoid touching each other in the safety car fences.
Yeah, and just provide more races in it, so we're not spent constant laps under safety car, because most of the race would have been under safety car by now.
9 tenths the gap. Is it
That's
closest?
probably a warning there for Lewis, though.
Oh, another check. It was indeed. Your eyes are correct. So Lewis is on. Oh, that's going to be a warning for Mr. Lando.
They're both on 2.
But it looks like it's just going to might be sticking to this gap unless one of the drivers makes a mistake. Speaking of making a mistake, something's going off in the pit on the pit straights. I think is it pit straight?
I believe that might be someone getting out of the way. That might be GER getting. No, that's Jack.
It's Jack.
Past.
Doesn't look like he's got damage. He might just spun off because he's got.
Had a little wobble or something.
But on the telemetry it says that Jack looks like he's boxing because he's got that coloured box symbol. It's strange. But yeah,
Random.
Mr. Lando's pulling away now, 1.2 seconds.
Yeah. What's happening for Lewis then? Lewis trying to take it careful and waiting for Mr. Lando to get a penalty.
He's got 8 laps to do it in. But yeah, he's closed that gap. Back in again.
Sector 3 seems like a very good sector, but as I say, it's my personal best sector as well as Sector 3.
I prefer sector 1. Just a straight line.
I've never been that quick on straights.
You always run 11-11 wings. Oops, there's a close gap.
Yeah, exactly.
Jack and my limo.
Yeah, so Jack going to be closing in. That's Sheehan in front. Can Sheehan do a wonder for his teammate?
Blue flags are out.
Oh, you've got three boards. That's my always thing. Use 2 of them. You've got 3.
I don't know what. Is she going to move out the way? He's not going to move out the way. He's backing my limo off.
Good tactic.
Oh,
It's almost a spin for Jack. The rear's getting very wobbly, and Sheehan's going to have to move soon.
he's going to get a penalty.
Which way is he going to go to get out of the way?
I think
He's not overly. Obviously wants my limit to be right on him, but talk of being right on him. 4 tenths now, the gap at the top as the rain looks to be picking up. It's bit like Storm Eunice has just got ended up in Austria.
That's the cars aren't blowing in the sky now. Hopefully the massive downforce that won't be the case.
There's Sheehan's penalty for ignoring blue flags.
He's gonna have to let him through. And he hasn't. He's still backing my limo up. I don't understand what Sheehan's doing. It's not very sportsmanlike, but anywho.
We move. Mr. Lando now only 6 tenths ahead, and it's now 5. It's just down the straight. He's not got as much pace, and Jack now has a warning. And Great Horizon boxes.
Mr. Lando has 20% more ERS than Lewis, so
Great Horizons put a full set of wets on.
Put the X-Wets on. That's brave, because there's no puddles yet, so that's not wet conditions. That is intermediate conditions from my eyesight.
Oh, and Sheehan's got another penalty. So he's still not out of the way. He's not.
Oh,
and now he's out of the way.
And I think my limo is going to be having a bit of a laugh
Very.
behind his wheel.
But Lewis did get a penalty. Multiple warnings. Pushing too hard.
And Mr. Lando still has 1 penalty. 1 warning, in fact. Great Horizon is not catching the intermediate runners, so it's not time yet. It is looking close. Look offline, you can start to see it's getting a bit more wet.
And the rain looks like it's falling more. Mr. Lando has a bit of a wobble on the rears, and Sheehan boxing obviously out to get like this new front wing. Would he put a set of full wets on, or will he stick to the inters?
I think you might as well just.
What would you do?
If I'm at the back by a minute and 10 seconds and rain's starting to pick up, I'd just put a set of wets on and just hope someone bins it, and then just get that P10 or whatever. But he has gone into the intermediates, which is brave. I think that might be a way to piss off, because it is now picking up massively. Look at the spray going off Mr. Lando.
Yeah, this is a very big bit of water falling from the sky over Spielberg.
This is just going to be now who has the best throttle control.
It is just like God has asking them if they want tea. He has offered them all tea.
I'm not.
I bet the track's hot enough. Who's commentating? Who do you think's commentating, Sam? Oh, it's Paul, Sam. Yeah, it's Paul.
The Yorkshire lad.
The Yorkshire.
That's what you got to speak. You got to speak Yorkshire. You got to use the terminology.
Speak Yorkshire.
Come on, it's easy. You just got to say rate.
Rate.
Got to get that cozzy. It's only 5 tenths now. Still 10% difference between ERS between Mr. Lando and Lewis.
It's gonna probably be. I mean, Lewis got to hope he can get close enough, and a penalty for Mr. Lando.
Great Horizons. I think Great Horizon was on the X-Wets, so he's now gone to the intermediates. But now the only close battle.
Eddie didn't realise it was you.
I'm upset now. He's gonna start crying soon, but good move. Still 6 tenths a gap, I think. And that literally now just waiting for one of the 2 leaders to make a mistake.
I mean, Lewis has made a mistake. He got a warning. He got a penalty.
I was referring to maybe a spin, maybe a bit of a half slide.
But yeah, they're not warning penalty.
Everyone's getting warnings. Quite odd. I think
This is gonna be an alright end for 3 to go.
I think it's gonna be now or never now. Might have to maybe just ping one up the inside from 50 metres back. Power Lewis.
The flags are out.
Someone's slowing. And it is. Right side of it is.
Ian, I presume.
No, I don't think.
Oh, Great Horizon.
Great Horizon. 2 drivers left.
Callum, I'm going to quickly just warn you, since you're going off in this race. Saturday and Sunday, I recommend you come and watch myself commentate again. For Tier 1 and Tier 2, I'll be joined by Jeansy on Saturday and FP Zams on Sunday, who should be both of them are F1WE drivers, but not available today.
And one of them's a championship leader.
One of them championship leaders.
Is it? I thought Jeans were leading championship.
Hunji leads Tier 2.
Oh, it's Hunji, not Jeansy. Sorry, Jeansy.
I'm very happy.
I thought Jeans were in Haas.
Nah, he wasn't. He was at the beginning of the season, but he decided he wanted to go down to Tier 2.
Ah.
So, Mr. Lando falling into the hands of Lewis now. Lewis getting very close. And Mr. Lando's going to have to want to push a bit more, only 3/10 the gap now.
I don't see any reason for Mr. Lando to push now. He's got a 3-second buffer. But
true.
I was expecting
Sheehan gets out of the way.
That's in the good books now, Sheehan.
I think he gets disqualified now this week with one more blue flag penalty.
Let's see what Michael Massey has to say about that. If he's still operating over here. 3/10 now. It's gonna be close.
Oh, I thought that was Mr. Lando then the penalty, but no.
It would spice it up.
Super Mario.
They're both on the exact same ERS on the main straight then. Close.
God. Very close racing.
Someone's
gone. See, that is great horizon.
Sheehan's boxed again.
That's great. Yeah, great horizon. It's so close now. Mr. Lando's going to want to hold on. Going to come on to the final lap, probably ahead.
This is ridiculously close. And I can point out Mr. Lando has got 2 warnings. So don't make a mistake.
Very, very close then.
Oh, Lewis.
Very wide.
I don't think I'll get a warning for that. The game's quite weird with things like that, but it's 2/10 now.
He found a 10th in that. And Mr. Lando keeps it and trying to. It's a bit of an understeer wobble for Lewis. Still 2/10 behind. He can send it probably now. Down the inside, wherever he's going to or not.
He's going to want it on track and he's gone for it.
Oh. He's going to force him off. That's going to probably get him a warning for Mr. Lando. No, it doesn't. He stays warningless.
And now Mr. Lando's just going to chillax now. Unless he spins.
Does lead. But it's not going to be his win. Lewis almost spins. And the soil pavement retires from his race as he's coming off, I believe, at the final corner.
It just looks like backing off a bit.
Does look like he is. What's his plan here? What's he thinking?
He's maybe just letting him through. Ooh, what's he doing? He's just trying to get into a mistake, I think.
But I don't think it's going to happen. Unless he goes very wide here. He's not. He's going to take it carefully through. So Lewis will win on track. But Mr. Lando will win the first race in Austria. But it will be a 2-3 for F1WE. And Albini and thought Super Mario will take P5 as he makes it to the line, which he does. My limo will be next in P6. Again, if he can keep it out of the wall. And he does so. And Jack, P7. No, but Jack takes P6 due to penalties. So Jack, P6. My limo, P7. GR will find the straight next. But it will be sort of pavement. We'll keep P9 even though he retires. So GR. That is P8 for GR. And that is the end of the race. Goodbye, Callum.
Have a good night, Callum. And hopefully we'll see you on Saturday or Sunday. Well, Beanie gets driver of the day. I think it's advantage F1WE right now with points. Can't be too sure. I'm not good at quick maths.
What we said?
I think it's currently advantage F1WE on the points. I think I did some quick counting. I think PRE has 40, I believe. I did. That's only quickly counting. Do you know what the next track is?
I do. It is Brazil.
Ooh,
I believe with a reverse grid. Yeah, with a reverse grid, so I need to set the grid up.
Lucky you.
Mm.
You know, is Finn R907 is and just joined.
He's their new driver. They
Oh.
just joined.
That makes sense. But Finn will take the fastest lap as well, which is good from him.
Okay, so
Lewis is
settings. I'm just gonna change the weather. Weather and time of day.
Should we put to
Yeah.
full wet?
Realistically, yes, no. Qualifying off grid editor. Okay, so Gek goes first. I mean, who is Lewis coming back?
I have no idea. I don't have any chats. I'll give him an invite. Oh, he's
Finn
back
will
anyway.
go. He's back. Okay, so Finn will go there. Right, so second needs to be Little Chaz. Where is he? He's there. That's P2. And then Ally Squad. P3. Chian. Great Horizon. Wheel. GR. Jack. My limo.
Mr. Horizon asking why there is no safety car.
Because Mick told me so. I believe it's because it's so we've got like racing, so we're not just stuck under the safety car like the whole time.
Yes, I'll take that one up with Nick. Mr. Horizon.
Jack, then my limo, then Super Mario, then RBC, Mr. Lando last. Where's that Finn guy? I mean, have they still got another person to join? Firm changes.
That I think it was that.
Right, the scores
Yeah.
have been given to us.
Is it close?
It's a 12-point gap.
And is it in favour of F1WE? I'm guessing.
It is.
Yeah.
So, F1WE are on a solid 56 points after that race. And it's 44-2.
Yeah.
PRA. My mind went blank. Right, we've just got to wait for one of their drivers and then we should be good to go.
You need to change it to Brazil.
I do. Then we're good to go.
When we make sure we're going right plane. We're home alone all over again.
Whilst we wait, we'll go to an ad break as we can.
We're going to make that P.
So, yeah, exactly. We'll see you when we're on a menu screen. Hello again.
Welcome back.
I believe that worked. If it didn't work, then I apologise, everyone. If someone in the chat can let me know if it worked.
No, I'm watching it live now. I didn't see an ad, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't always get the ads. I've only ever seen one ad. I've only ever watched one race, but you know.
I think it's not territorial, but like what territory you're in. Like it only shows ads.
We had that with countries like America. The people in America saw ads that we didn't. Like Monkey was seeing ads, whilst we weren't.
Seems like we're all ready now.
We'll be going soon.
15 drivers. Very nice.
My headphones off my face, so they were stuck. My microphone was like stuck on my cheek, so I apologise if you had some static sounds.
Sounded like a cat playing with some yarn. Here we go. It's nice and clear, which is nice to see.
Yeah, I've made sure it's clear. And we will be starting. The formation lap will be going very shortly. We just wait for a few people to be ready.
I've no one forgets their setups.
I hate it when I forget setups. It's horrible.
You say you always have to deal with the 95% brake power. It's just awful.
It's the default balanced setup.
Yeah. Oh, it's actually quite nice at some tracks though. The 8.8 wings.
I want to try to do max increased top speed around Monaco.
It's awful.
Like max top speed around Monaco, just send it around Mirabeau.
I did that in F2 once, it was just painful. But quite nice in Sector 1.
There we go, we're on the grid. On the formation lap, and we are underway. So Gek will lead us off, and it's a top 3 then. Why can't I go quite...
Is it LA change camera?
Right. It's not, I'm spamming the right bumper.
I can change camera.
There we go. Predicted stop strategy. The one stop to the median, lap 10 to 16. The one stop from the softs to the mediums are from softs to hard, sorry, 11 to 16. If not, after watching the stream with major delay. Like a 10-second delay on the stream, so I can see. I end up being able to see stuff that I couldn't see originally.
I can look to the past, but it looks like there's a 1-2-3 for PRE, so it depends. How are they going to play it?
I hope they get a good start. They have to work well together. Then they've got the rest of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are F1WE, and it's a 2-time F1WE world champion, and Sheehan is gone.
Sheehan's gone.
I would get the clip up, but I can't be bothered, so I'll say it anyway. I think Ericsson hit us.
Sheehan's putting the foot down.
Back up to P4.
But now we wait for the grid to be set. Means that people holding back, which doesn't really do anything because the tyre temperatures don't change anymore. So you're just wasting everyone's time.
Oh, don't they?
No, I've not noticed it doesn't do it anymore. Unless it's like until everyone gets on grid, it just takes ages to load. Then it does. But when people just messing about at back, it doesn't change tyre temperatures on my end.
Fair enough, makes sense. We will have some lights as the green flag is waved at the back, and I can't see the lights, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights, and it is lights out, and away we go for the final time for F1WE versus PRE. It's a good start for Gek. He will lead into the centre exit, and it's going to be sort of pavement up to P3. That's Alex Squires dropped back down to P6. It's a great start, sorry. Already over the back of the little track. Great Horizon up to P4 past his teammate. Someone's running at the back for F1WE. That's gone. That is Jack out, and he's taken someone with him.
That's a nasty
So Jack has taken Finn with him And off the track to the Max Verstappen Lewis Hamilton movement, and Great Horizon past his teammate up into P3, and he can now get the toe on, get the attack on Little Chaz. And he's going to look to the outside. He'll switch to the inside, but well covered off by Little Chaz. He's just going quite slowly around the outside, which now becomes the inside for the infamous corner where Lewis Hamilton took it out. Alex Albon, it's almost happened again. And Little Chaz gets the elbows out, gets a bit boisterous and hangs on to the position.
Oh.
And he's gone very slow, and that is Great Horizon's gone into the back of him. Now has front wing damage, or will have to box. But soil pavement is all over the back of Little Chaz, and Little Chaz is going to push him over, but that should be an easy pass.
I don't like Little Chaz as being a bit ballsy.
Aggressive?
Yeah. I don't want to say it, but Great Horizon's got some front wing missing. I'm not
to box.
I'm not being bad. On my end, it looked like a bit of a brake check, but I'm not gonna accuse him of it because it's just gold as Little Chaz is.
Super Mario says goodbye,
yeah.
pushing him off the track.
It's all
Super
hell
Mario
breaking.
getting the elbows out and steals the kettle from Little Chaz's kitchen. He stole the milk from the fridge as well before you argue us, have a go at me for getting the milk. And GER getting past, but then getting past and then repassed by Albini. And that's Great Horizon just holding them up. And that will allow GER to get right back onto the rear. And Allied Squire's now going to look at Super Mario, but he's got Lewis pushing him along. And Great Horizon will box this lap. Little Chaz nowhere to be seen from the mirrors. Oh, there's almost contact. There is contact. That's why I just a bit. It was hard but fair racing. And
he's letting Lewis know what's happening.
Yeah, just reminding him that he's in front of who's in front. 8/10 the gap at the front, but DRS enabled. There's yellow flags as someone at the back. That is my limo.
My limo, yeah.
Going slow. At the final few corners.
Super Mario has already got 8% DRS.
He is absolutely obliterating his energy store, but Lewis has a look to the inside, but cut off, and he's going to have a look to the inside.
Trying to force.
Yeah, it's almost Lewis Hamilton and Alex Albon.
Let's hope we don't have any of that going on. As is now going to be.
It's going to be. We don't want to see that.
Soil pavement.
Probably will get the move done though. 6/10 behind, 5/10. DRS will be open, and that is Little Chaz dropping back.
Finn's dropped it. They've made contact. Soft pavement is holding back at the moment. He's not going to go for it yet, is it?
He's going to wait for that next bit of DRS, and Lewis gets past low.
But now he's all over the back of Gek.
And Gek look to the inside. Bit of a big weaving from Gek, but it's not going to hold Soil back, and he will go down the inside and lead after turn 4.
Now is he going to?
Lewis has got ahead of Super Mario, and Super Mario will now put the defense on Allied Squire.
Now is Soil pavement going to? Oh, Great Horizon it said that he was going to pull 20 seconds every race. I'm getting confused now. I'm getting old. Is my limit gets a 3-second time penalty?
Sheehan gets 10 seconds for corner cutting.
Oh yeah. Super Mario.
And Gek already out under. Yep, that.
Spit it out.
He's out of DRS range of Soil Pavement. And no DRS will be available to him. And Lewis can, hopefully now, he can put his foot down for his own purposes and get within the DRS of Gek, but he's going to have his teammate behind him. His teammate going to be having to put up much of a fight to get ahead, or will it be an easy pass? And he's not even going to look for the move, not close enough. Now Squire 8/10 back.
Seems that everyone's quite trigger happy with the ERS buttons this race apparently.
Oh yeah, they're 5 laps in, there's a lot of red lights on.
It's quite silly. There's still 13 laps left. 13? Yeah, 13 laps left. That's why you listen in maths class.
It just accidentally turned me down. I apologise. I just knocked my volume button on my headphones.
I think
I have a
that's
Discord notification.
Super Mario is now all over the back of Lewis, and Lewis is just gonna let him through by the looks of things. Yeah.
Right, I've got a correction on scores. The gap is 12 points. Outside box said it's 57 to 45. So not 56 to 44. 57 to 45. And GR will box with Allies Fire.
Sheehan has dropped it in the penultimate actual corner, and that's just not just a kink in a straight. And GR boxes for a front wing change.
New front wing. And Lewis has been passed by his teammate. Apologise if you didn't see that bit. But Super Mario now 4 tenths ahead, and he's going to put the pressure on Gek. He's 9 tenths within, so a tenth in that DRS range. He's going to hope he can keep that gap and make the move down the main straight, and he's not keeping it, but he is closing it. Except it's now just been reopened again. Super Mario keeping his foot flat to the floor through that. He was now into the penultimate corner, but the corner before the penultimate corner, keeping his foot flat. I don't know the corner numbers or names.
I think
inside Argos.
Centre S's, and I think there's.
Yeah, I know the Centre S's.
I think there's a Barrichello one. I think so.
Thank God.
But Solid Pavement has got this race on a stranglehold. 2.2 seconds to gap on P2.
And his nearest competitor for that lead is Gek, and he's under pressure from 2 cars
Of the same team. You watch.
my limit was out.
You watch NASCAR when they do slingshot manoeuvres.
Oh, I love NASCAR.
From the Ballad of Ricky Bobby, Talladega Nights, doing the slingshot. Maybe Super Mario might slingshot Lewis straight past. So hopefully they don't box him in like in NASCAR.
Yeah, it's good racing at NASCAR. But Gek is 2 tenths ahead now. He's going to be losing the position for sure down the main straight. We might not lose 1. He might lose 2 down the straight, as Lewis is only 6 tenths back on him.
It's going to be.
And the red light flashing for Gek, and he's going to force Super Mario to the outside, but I don't think Super Mario's going to have to put up much of a fight around the outside. He's not, as Gek just hasn't got the speed to stick with him, and Gek is now going to be under pressure from Lewis to take away that P3.
Lewis has got more straight line speed.
And who's that off? I believe that's Straight Horizon, and that's very, with the excitement, that's very close, and I don't think
Gek's lost it.
Damage.
He held it well. But
he does lose the position.
This went into the back of him a bit there.
Now Beanie has boxed.
Gek
now has a warning. Now it's a penalty, sorry.
3 seconds, but Mr. Lando is. We know how quick he is, and he's now catching Gek, and he might be let through. Then Mr. Lando can have an assault on Lewis and Super Mario.
Yes, and Allies Sky is something we're not talking about. He has he has boxed. He's on the mediums. He's going to be trying to close his gaps back down, but he has a bit of a wobble through the dodgy sector 2.
Seems that if Lewis and Super Mario now just slingshotting each other across the main straights, trying to tow each other along to break a gap from Mr. Lando.
And Gek has boxed. And Mr. Lando 1.8 behind Super Mario.
I think it's.
And then Lewis he's 3.4 behind the leader. Soil Pavement. He's having a great race.
He's out of undercut range as well. I think the undercut here is worth 1.8 seconds if you absolutely nail your outlap.
God, I do not know that. I need to get some more facts for I need to actually prepare for commentary before races. I can get some facts about the tracks.
Get your little notepad out.
Chaz. Yeah, I do. Where is my notepad? Is there? It's got it has my scripts written in.
We've got a
well, for the weekend warm up, and Lewis
We're gonna box.
doesn't dive in. He's dummied his teammate, and so has sped into the pit lane, has a 5-second penalty, and he can't serve that in the pit lane, or on this pit stop, so he'll probably have to add it onto his time at the end.
That is gonna be a big disappointment for him, but he did
Mr. Lando also boxing. He's having a front wing change, Mr. Lando.
Now that's gonna cost him.
We'll get past Super Mario. Super Mario will be coming out the pit lane very shortly, and Super Mario has been caught by not one but two drivers, and Ally Squire has got ahead of Super Mario with that undercut, and that's P5 now for Ally Squire. And Albini, he's on a set of softs, so I don't know what his strategy is. And he will have to box again in this race, but he can now be the roadblock that is needed, and now that's why I can hopefully, for his standards, his sake, put the defense in on Super Mario and hold him behind.
Soil pavement
will be
soil pavement may have a 5-second penalty, but he has a 5/10. He had a 5-second lead to the car behind him. And he will overtake Lewis.
And Albini has been passed. Has passed Get, because Get got out of the way, and Lewis will come out of the pit lane now, or will be coming out into the pit exit now, and he might stay ahead.
Whoa, Sheehan!
He will stay ahead. Super Mario's out.
Yeah, Sheehan just parted. I think Sheehan's AI. Oh, I don't even know what he was, but
he's crashed. He's out.
There is a car in the middle. Yep, little chances. Oh, it's all kicking off.
Oh shoot!
Look at
Sheehan's ghosting is on. I can check that in the settings. Simulation settings. Ghosting is off. Why is ghosting off?
Well, that's gonna be.
Ghosting was on. I didn't change them settings. You can watch the stream back. The settings never changed. You know the glitch when the settings change when people join the lobby?
I'm not aware of that. No, I don't.
Oh, I had it the other week. Like it changed the whole grid, like it changed like the grid order and stuff. If you change it, when people join, other settings can change or something like that. But yeah, so ghosting for some reason is off. Makes no sense, and ghosting should be on because I had it on. But anyway, back to the racing.
Yeah,
this is a good race probably now for PRE, because they have a 3-4-5 right now, and GER is 2.2 away from taking the P5 position.
But the 1-2 will be amazing for F1WE. As now the penalties are starting to be applied, as the warnings are collected. Albini is 8/10 off Lewis. I think Lewis's best idea now is just to back these guys and let Soil build a massive gap.
I think that's probably what Lewis will do, and Lewis is a good defensive driver, and he hasn't got a penalty as well.
It's now all down to Lewis. He's Lewis going to be a team player. He's going to try and keep in that 5-second window. The soil pavement. If Allied Squire gets 3-second time penalty.
It's great news for the leaders.
And our GER he's on the back of these 3 penalties from PRE. So this could be.
He has really brought that gap in. It was 2.2 at the beginning of the lap.
And he is towing Finn along as well. But now.
Yeah, Mick has said about the glitch that I mentioned.
It's not your fault, so don't worry.
Yeah, at least the corner cutting's on strict this time.
So we don't taking the S's flat. Every single corner will be flat.
Yeah, insert George Russell. Flat through here. Through here.
Need to get you a soundboard, like a little piano.
I do actually need. I should probably make myself a soundboard, shouldn't I? Get one on my phone.
So, MSC.
Would be so much easier.
To do YouTube and get them YouTube ads. Albini, 3/10 on Lewis. Now, is Lewis going to do what Perez did in real life and just let him through and then get in on the next DRS straight? Is he going to hold him off and defend like a lion?
I think he'll defend like a lion, because he can defend like a lion. We've seen him do it. I'm not looking. Oh, and by the way, GR has now got Ally Squire.
Go on, lad.
Up to P5. Good car placement on the entry, on the big corner.
Albini.
He's gonna get caught though.
Gonna send one. He's gonna
cut Lewis off, and he'll take the place. By the way, we're 4 views away. If we can get it on this stream, it would be great.
Everything.
Big tap at the rear. Yeah, send to the inside.
Oh, Lewis!
It's a late send. It's a great send.
That is brave.
He's not going to get the place. Is he going to get the place, actually? He's going to get run out of roads.
And Beadle... Oh, something's gone off.
Great Horizon's gone at the back.
I think
Someone's gone off track.
I think Finn might just like completely spun across the entire circuit. But now... it's out penalties galore. But now Lewis hunting down Albini. It looks like it's going to get a bit choppy with these two. Let's see if Lewis is going to be chomping at the bit to now get his revenge. As it breaks really late. Ooh.
Very close.
I think he's got enough. He's got enough speed to get in this straight. He's going to utilise it.
And the ERS advantage is going to send to the inside. No,
he's going to think better of it.
Enough straight. He'll probably do what he did again. Albini's going to have to cover that inside off, and GR gets past Mr. Lando. GR's on a massive charge on them old softs.
Yeah, the softs are good round here.
Is he Checo Perez in disguise?
But I think if you can do it, you can do a full race on softs round here and finish the race with 75% worn softs. 18 laps.
And Mr. Lando does get back ahead, and where is GR? There is GR, quite far back now. So that what's happening there.
Lewis is getting a bit squirrely off exit. He had a 32% of VRS and just unloaded it all. Approaching a speed of 200 miles an hour. And gonna brake late again. Oh, almost went straight into the back of Albini. Now rounding off the centre S's. He's gonna enable the RS.
With this battling, it means that Soil can build the gap, and he's got it over the 5 seconds that he needs. Albini does have a penalty as well. I will get that detail up now. Yeah, 6 seconds for Albini.
Lewis is gonna.
Mr. Lando gets a penalty for multiple warnings, and GR gets past Get. Get looked to be off track there. He did. And Lewis, 3 tenths behind. He's going to have a look at a send. Always squirrely. He touches the curb. He's going to be too far back.
Approaching the penultimate lap. Is Lewis going to want to get Albini on track? We know he normally does like to get it on track, but
just Get retires.
And that's going to be a big smile on Mick's face seeing that, because it means that that's points taken off him. But Lewis is going to send it down the inside. Thinks better of it.
Nope.
He is hauling Albini in.
But with the gap at the top, I mean, GR was going to want to put his foot down, and hopefully, but he can get within 6 seconds of Albini and take the podium away.
He's got it on him. He's got a job in his hands, hasn't he? I think it's 2
He
seconds.
could do it.
Yeah, with Lando and little. Oh, alright. Lando's just let little chance.
Right now, my maths is correct. F1WE would win.
Yeah, I think that's definitely right, because it's currently a 1-2, isn't it? With penalties applied.
Yeah, and that's 25. I whacked detail of fastest lap. Right, that's none detail. That's that fastest little chance, because that's what 25 and 18 is 43.
Lewis is going to ping it around the outside.
It's a great dive, and he's still there, but can't hang on. And to get the DRS though.
This is going to go down to the wire. I think Lewis is just going to sit back now and just put his feet up and take P2. There's Joe's now. There's on and back. 8.1. 8.4 off Albini. Now Lewis is just... he's just going to sit back now. And solid pavement is... if he keeps it together, he's going to take the win. Round in the...
oh, we are on the last lap though, aren't we? So round the final corner, soil pavement will come. And I will whack the detail on. And last one detail. Gap interval. And it will be
Lewis
a
could win
for
this.
soil pavement.
Lewis could win this. Albini's brake checked him.
Checked, lucky to survive. But it's It's a 1-2 for F1WE. And Albini P3, Mr. Lando P4, but GR takes P4 on the line. 40 hundredths separate them as GR gets him on the line. Pierre Gasly, Lewis Hamilton style.
Don't forget Finn Beadle is on the back of Allied Squire. 3 tenths to go.
Penalty, he will get him.
I think Allied Squire got put him.
Allied Squire's just going to try to fit in the wall maybe.
Ooh.
Dicey defending.
Get the 999 on speed dial. Yep.
Oh, that's very close. Who's got it? He's got it. He's put himself in the wall and he is out.
Well, why can't we ever get a clean race?
I don't know. But Lewis, your driver of the day.
What a race. That's a nice dance from Soil. I think F1WE will take him a victory then.
It's a good race then from the F1 standpoint.
That was a good race to watch, or a good battle from Albini and Lewis until the brake check. I think that might I actually do believe that might have cost Lewis a chance at a win, I think. But anyway. Another win for F1WE.
I'm just trying to figure out how do I save? No, that's not right. How do I download a video
right
from YouTube, how do I save it to my phone?
You're downloading a video from YouTube. You got YouTube Premium?
Yeah.
If you've downloaded it, you can just go into your files and you'll see it in a folder.
Go to file. It's not in my files,
isn't it?
No.
You might have to consult Google with this one.
Or I could just screen record if that's available on YouTube.
For that nice quality.
I don't need the quality, it's just for my soundboard.
Oh yeah. You might just have to have some Chrome tabs open. You can just quickly tab onto them.
Or what I could just do, whack it on my laptop and just film it on my phone.
Whatever works for you.
Piracy. Please don't get me arrested, Eddie, I know what you're like. But thank you, everyone watch. I will quickly get the scores up for you if they are sent to me within time. They should be.
I think it's going to be a win for F1WE either way.
Yeah.
So we can pop the champagne, as the bias can now be lifted.
We're 4 away from the champagne popping. So that'll be done on Saturday.
Will it?
Unless, actually, no, my luck, I won't be able to get to celebrate the 1,000 views. I'll have to get it up on sort of like Social Blade if they do one for Twitch.
I think they do, yes, they do. On Social Blade.
So I can just keep it open and keep checking it, and then post an update.
Keep refreshing.
Oh, I've got a ping.
Ooh.
I believe, right, yeah, get the alls going. Everyone in chat, get the drum rolls, get the alls going.
reckon it's gonna be like
Mick can confirm
maybe
my
100,
question.
112 points. I'm gonna guess.
Okay, right, get a prediction. Everyone quickly predict the score in the chat. What do you guys think it was?
112, 86. That's just
Okay.
gonna be pure guesswork. Have you got the scores in?
I have. People, where are your predictions?
They're all sleeping.
Yeah, right, we'll leave it
The-
on the predictions. So, the scores: 111 to 83. It's 3-3 for F1WE.
You joking? I said 112, 86.
Yeah, but we've just. Why does pre-roll ads exist? We're on an ad break now.
Didn't have a break on my screen, so. Yikes. We'll
Yeah,
be
right,
fine.
everyone that hasn't got advert, thank you for watching. Good evening, good morning, good night, good afternoon.
We'll see you next time.
I will see you on Saturday. Well, we should have already hit 1,000 views. If not, we will hit 1,000 views because I will make sure of it.
And we will have a bottle of shandy.
Yeah, yes, confirmed.
Oh,
So,
have a good evening.
bye everyone.
Goodbye. Have a nice evening, Gravy.